Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, double honors to apostles of great millstone, and salutations to your elect, which we hope to be. Now, basically, you know that we coming into dangerous times, man. You know, where it ain't finna be no play out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And the time of Jacob's trouble is at hand. You know, and you need to trust Yahawashi, man. You know, because he's the only one that's gonna get us out of here, man. You know, and get us through these days of evil that's coming up, man. You know, I'm gonna start. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit." Right. So this is. It says, but not. It says that take counsel, but not of me. You know, that's them. This is Jake following after following after this world. You know what I'm saying? Seeking counsel of this world. You know, looking for the lawyers, looking for how leaning onto this system. You know what I'm saying? And it says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin onto sin. You know, because Jake is not looking for Yahawashi. Jake is looking for the army, looking for the police. You know what I'm saying? Looking towards their own guns. You know, their own strength, what they have, bullets. You know, and it says, and it says that they may add sin to sin, because you know this whole system is backwards, man. It's nothing righteous about this system. Everything is folly. Everything is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Verse 2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And that's talking about this system, man. That's talking about this world, because like it says in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and that's what our people are trusting in, man. They trusting in the strength of Pharaoh, and that's talking about America's army. You know, their Marines, their National Guard. You know, their Navy SEALs, Special Forces. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jake is leaning on to. You know. It says, verse 3. It says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion," because you confused to lean on to lean on this army, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to save you. You know what I'm saying? The army pretty much going to put you in a situation, basically put you to death, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. It says, "Thus saith Yahawah, cursed be the man that trusteth in man." Right? So, you know, cursed be you that trust in man, because you when you trusting in man and not trusting on Yahawashi, because man can't save you. Man needs Yahawashi to get saved. Only Israel men. You know what I'm saying? Only Israel men and women, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Only they can be saved, and the elect, anyways. And it says, so you shouldn't be putting your trust in men. You know what I'm saying? Put your trust in Yahawashi. It says, "And make it flesh his arm," meaning reside in your own power. You know what I'm saying? Which is prideful. And like it says in Ecclesiastes, I believe the 12th chapter, it says that, actually I'll get it right quick. It's Sirach chapter 10, verse 12. It says, "The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High." And if you lean into your own strength, you departing from the Most High, because you're not laying your trust in Him. You know what I'm saying? And it says, and he, it says, and his heart turned away from his maker. Why? Because you leaning on your own self. You know what I'm saying? You worshiping yourself. You're not worshiping Yahawah Shem Yahshai. You're not humbling yourself to Yahawah Shem Yahshai. You're not putting your trust in the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? The only one that can give us redemption, man. That's gonna save us out of these evil times that's coming. You know. This is Psalms chapter 33, verse 16. It says, "There is no king saved by the multitude of hosts." So can nobody get saved? I mean, there's no king. There is no king saved by the multitude of hosts. So an army couldn't save you, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, "A mighty man is not delivered by much strength, but with the strength of Yahawah Shem Yahshai, leaning on to these law, statutes, commandments, and keeping His word," like it says in Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times," man. These godly ways that the Lord has been teaching us, man, and calling out to the Israelites, the elect, you know, who's gonna get this understanding. You know, they'll be saved by much strength. And it says in verse 17, "A horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength." And you know, Jake got their dogs and stuff, and it's like, you know, they train their dogs to be all swole and stuff, you know, train them to be guard dogs and stuff, but they ain't gonna save you. You know, it's gonna also be a famine. It's gonna be a famine of the word, and it's also gonna be a famine of actual food, man. Look at Venezuela. You know, it got so bad to the point they brought money in weight. They wasn't counting it. They wasn't bringing no price. They was bringing in weight, man. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, they started raiding the zoos just so they can get them something to eat, man. You know. And the thing is that dogs, they roll around like a pack of wolves, man. If they hungry, they chowing down, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, put your trust in Yahawah Shem Yahshai only. This is Psalms 44 and 5. It says, "Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us." You know, because also when Jacob's trouble come, you know, we gonna have martial law out here, man. You gonna have martial law. You think you finna be able to go to the store at a certain period of time, and you gonna have armies, you know, National Guard or the army out there in the streets, and you think you finna get you a little juice, and you know you've been doing it for a long time. You know Jake prideful already. They gonna think it's like, yeah, I'm finna run through this guy. He ain't finna do shit, this, that, and the other, and then have a AK-47 upside your head, man. You know, I was watching this movie called Invasion Day, and basically one of the police officer, he basically cracked old girl in the head because she was out of line, man. You know, and that's gonna happen to ignorant Jake. You know, verse 6, it says, "For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me." Right? Because you know your gun can jam up on you. You know what I'm saying? You can get your you know, whatever weapon that you have taken away from you out of your hands. You know what I'm saying? You know, put your trust in the Lord. You may be able to use it. You know. And plus, the scripture says that our weapons are not carnal. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that we lean on the power of Yahawah Shem Yahshai, because He's gonna save us out them jams, man. Somebody else, it could be a person that try to attack you, and then somebody else out of the blue just attack that person. That's Yahawah Shem Yahshai, man. You know. This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 1. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and withered as the green herb." Yeah, they gonna get cut down because 2/3 ain't gonna listen. 2/3 gonna be all carnal with these army men out here, man. You know, as soon as Trump had came into office, what did Jake do? They started stocking up on guns, man. You know what I'm saying? And it shows that they not trusting Yahawashi, man. You know, that's that Jeremiah 17:5, making putting their strength in their arms, man. You know, and it's verse 3, it says, trust in Yahawashi and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. You know, when that famine, like it says, my servant shall eat, man. You know what I'm saying? While the rest of Jacob over here starving and killing each other and eating each other and shit, just so they can get them some food and eating their babies and stuff. Guess what? The elect gonna be eating good, man. You know. Verse 4, it says, delight thyself also in Yahawah, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Right? You know, you hungry. You know, you gonna be praising Yahawashi, like, man, thank you, the water that I ain't out here, that I ain't getting blasted down. You know what I'm saying? Down out here, getting caught up out here. You know what I'm saying? This is Salakia. Right, so this is Salakia. This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. It says, every word of the Most High is pure. Salakia. This is Proverbs 30 and 4. It says, who has ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in a garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou can tell us? Verse 5, it says, every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Right, you know, that's that hedge, you know. Well, like you can be like say the police try to round you up in that day, you know what I'm saying, when all hell breaks loose, which is coming soon, and you up in the paddy wagon, and then next you know, the next you know something go on, the paddy wagon stop, the next you and then you know the little army guys or the SWAT team that's within the little truck go out to see what happens, and you just see them fall to their death. And then next you know, you see them with the keys and stuff. You move it around, you unshackle yourself, or the handcuffs just fall off you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, it's gonna be Yahawashi Yashai is gonna be getting his elect out of them jams like that, man. You know, this is Acts chapter 12, verse 1. It says, now about the time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, and he killed James the brother of John with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of the unleavened bread, meaning, you know, the Pesach, the Passover. Verse 4, it says, and when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison. So he locked up Peter, one of the 12 apostles. And it says, and delivered him to four quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter, which is the Passover, to bring him forth to the people. Verse 5, Peter therefore was kept in the prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Most High for him. So so his people was praying for him to get out. And it says, and when Herod would have brought him forth the same night Peter was sleeping between two soldiers, bound with two chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. You know what I'm saying? So he was locked up. There was no way out. He was chained up. He couldn't go nowhere. Verse 7, it says, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the side, meaning he woke him up and raised him up, saying, arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. Right? So the chains just fell off him. You know what I'm saying? And this was Yahawashi Yahshai, because Peter had amazing trust in Yahawashi Yahshai, and the Lord was getting him out this jam. I'll keep reading. It says, verse 8. It says, and the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he saith unto him, cast thy garment about thee and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and wist not, meaning perceived not, meaning perceived, that's what that word wist means, not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord, and they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. It says, and when Peter, verse 11, it says, and when Peter was come to himself, he said, now I know of a surety that the Lord has sent his angel and had delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews, because the Jews they want to kill the apostles, man. And the thing is that Yahawah Yahshai sent his angel to save Peter, to get him out the situation that he was, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing that's going to happen to the elect, Lord willing. Lord willing, I hope that I'll be part of that number. You know what I'm saying? The same way for my brethren who's doing this, doing the truth and preaching the truth and preaching the word for Yahawah Yahshai and truth and sincerity and putting their life on the line, man. And that's what's going to happen in Jacob's trouble. The Lord gonna have his elect, and we got to keep on pushing and having faith and trusting in Yahawah Yahshai and calling on that name, because with that name there's no other name that's gonna give us salvation. And I hope this video was edifying, and I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, double honors to apostles of great millstone, and salutations to the elect which we ought to be. Shalom.